Welcome back to my channel. In case you're joining us for the first time, this is Emilia Online Maths, okay? So in our today's video, we are going to solve some of the Jamb questions, okay? And it's taken from polynomial. If x plus 2 and x minus 3 are factors of polynomial, f of x is equal to x cubed plus ax squared minus 7x plus b, where a and b are constant. Determine the values of what? A and b, and hence factorize f of x completely. So before I continue, I would like to explain briefly or just narrate what polynomial is. Polynomial, when we talk about, is a quadratic, it's an expression, it's an algebraic expression, okay? And we consider the degree of powers in the algebraic expression, like this one. 3 is greater than 2. As it's moving, is decreasing. The power of x in minus 7x is 1, okay? So this is how it's stated, okay? So now these are the factors. In this polynomial, we're considering using factors. We have remainder theorem, we have factor theorem, okay? So we are using factor theory when f of x is equal to 0. Therefore, I'm picking one of these factors, okay, to find the value of x, so that I can do what? I can substitute in this algebraic expression, okay? So I have that x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x will now be what? Minus 2, okay? So this minus 2 is what I'm going to do what? Substitute in this in x cubed plus ax squared minus 7x plus b. So plug in minus 2 for x. Plug in minus 2 for x, okay? Recall that we are asked to find a and what? B, okay? So to plug it in, I'll now have minus 2 all cubed plus a bracket minus 2 squared raised to power 2 minus 7 bracket minus 2 plus b, all equal to 0, okay? So we will now have minus 8 plus 4a, okay, plus 14 plus b, because minus 2 all raised to power 3 will give us minus 8. In case you have forgotten, when we have the odd power, the value is always negative, okay? Then minus 2 into 2 will give us what? Plus 4. Okay, then minus 7 and minus 2 will give us what? Plus 14, all equal to 0. So we now have 4a plus b is equal to what? 8 minus 14, or minus 14 plus 8. Considering the linear equation, we are going to arrange it in linear form because we are heading to simultaneous equation, okay? We are going to use these two factors to form two equations for us to find a and b. It's okay. So we now have that 4a plus b is equal to 8 minus 14 will give us what? 8 minus 14 will give us minus 6, and that will be our equation 1. So the same thing is what we are going to do with this x minus 3. So f of x being equal to 0, x minus 3 will now be equal to 0. X is equal to, so x is equal to what? 3. We are going to do the same thing that we did here, okay? X will now be equal to 3. So plugging in 3 in this algebraic expression as our polynomial, we have that 3 all raised to power 3 plus a bracket 3 all raised to power 2 minus 7 bracket 3 plus b. So now, since x is equal to 3,